Hello, this is Uliana, and if I do my job well today, and I really plan to, this will come as the most fundamental and applicable video when it comes to the time management for the full-time workers and students. So why am I making this video? Well, this is because I have been doing that for the last 4 years. I work as a business controller and innovation manager. I study cognitive neuroscience, and all that while actually vlogging and building my life as a Netherlands-based expat. So, today let's talk about how to find time for everything, shall we? Specifically, we'll talk about 3 things: philosophy, long-term applications, and quick wins. And without further ado, let's get started. It's always about the mindset and the dopamine. When we are bored or tired, we really crave easiness and quick pleasures, which is, of course, usually TikTok. And that usually ends in hours of doom scrolling, which is lost time. So, we need to think about proper motivation and time prioritization. The to-do list will never be empty. There will be more and more things to do. Therefore, we need to plan our time accordingly and intentionally based on long-term progression goals. The idea is to be ready to say no and to create intentionality checkers. As doctors prioritize their patients based on their needs, we prioritize our goals and our tasks based on their importance to us. And by priorities, I by no means mean work or education. Priority is what makes your life intentional and fulfilled. For example, some spare time or hobbies. It gives some sense of progression, which is what we're going to discuss next. It was raining very heavily, and it's still raining. But I'm dedicated to talk about the second philosophical call of actually being in charge of your free time. And this philosophical call is all about time maintenance or time progression. Life maintenance is a process where everything you do in your life is basically just maintaining your life, like sleeping, eating, or that's basically it. Basically, life maintenance is having your brain perceiving nothing as a goal, but only as life maintenance and routine. And that leads to the boredom. The trick is to basically rename your life and rebrand your life from the life maintenance tasks to the life progression tasks. For example, you can think about the breakfast as progressing towards you being healthier goal, not just having a breakfast. The same idea is actually with the walking. So as you can see right now, it's raining very heavily. I'm not very happy, but I can think of that being more free. I don't know. That's not good. Or you can include at least several hours of a purpose-based task in your calendar or in your daily activities to actually work towards life progression and not just life maintenance. Another trick or another task is basically to add some more purpose-based actions into your daily life. For example, I would like to become more data and finance literate. Thus, I am doing budgeting or watching some financial courses daily. And the thing is, you don't need to do that for like several hours per day. 20 minutes is just enough. So all our brain needs is a controlled and pleasant sense of progression. And that leads us to the next topic of actually achieving clear and sincere goals. So clear and sincere goals are basically 50% of the total success. It is difficult to find time for something you find unnecessary or just boring. So proper motivation is a must. Goals define your priorities and time progression, and goals and time progression basically define your future life. The main difficulty here is guilt tripping and falling into maintenance routine. Yes, we need to work, to sleep, to eat, to do all that stuff to basically survive and live. But we also need interest and hobbies to prosper and to feel good. Maintenance tasks, like even if you transfer them into the life progression tasks, are still only to maintain your life, to be healthy, to be motivated, to feel inspired, and so on. But your actual desires and your actual goals and the things which you love very much are the things which makes your life fulfilled and intentional. It always happens that even small tasks towards your life progression is much more important than just life maintenance, because life maintenance is no change, it's no action. This is why it's really important to apply all these things I'm talking about, which leads us to our next section. My answer is calendar with different color codes. Purple for spare time, green for education, blue for work, and so on, so on, so on. Just have your own good system. Tracking time should become a habit. Not only it programs your mind into the actions you need and will do, it actually helps to stay organized. Color codes are excellent for reflection and changes. If you see that most of the time is spent on the maintenance or non-important tasks, then you have a room for improvement. Remember, long-term progression goals create the life we want. Another thing you can do is task and life simplification. Basically, simplify all actions you are doing. Another thing which you can do and apply immediately is simplification of your life routine. Things already in your life occupy enormous amount of time. You need to work on your work, you need to do your thesis, you need to do your education, you need to run, to eat, to sleep. And the idea is to make your time management system as simple as possible, because you don't want your life time management system to be difficult and to take 2 hours of your daily life. Therefore, let's say no to difficult time management systems. Basic notes, calendar, or just your paper diary should suffice. Otherwise, you're making things too difficult. And also, simply put, please like and subscribe. And then let's go to the quick wins. So, quick wins. The second quick win is ask yourself questions. Basically, pause this video for a moment. Please don't close it. And try to answer these 2 questions. The first one is, what's going to make you happy in the following 12 months? The second one is, what can you do right now, immediately, in that moment, to increase your happiness? And based on your answers, please think about them. Plan your next day. It's going to make it much more happy and intentional. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope it was useful, and in case it was, please like and hit the subscribe button. Bye!